Tough loss last night. Start from the beginning. Looked like we were going to get bounced by the Mavs. Came back from a 0-2 deficit. Utah, number one seed. Kawhi was out for us 6 and 7, and we still pulled it off. Well, 5 and 6, my fault. I mean, Clipper Nation, like the Kawhi-less Clippers, they fought hard. They fought pretty hard, and they did what they could. Paul George, he went off 41 points, and then, next game he wasn't, as aggressive. He wasn't driving to the rack as often. Like, he wasn't his best last night. I mean, probably because he was gassed and everything like that. Chris Paul, he flopped a lot, but I got to give him his props. 41 points, that's just impressive. We have to give him that. Reggie Jackson, Terrence Mann, appreciate y'all stepping up, especially Reggie Jackson. Like a lot of us, including me in the beginning, we were doubting it a lot. And then Ty Lue saw something in you too. Started Reggie. Reggie become a somewhat reliable star. Pretty much is the reason why we are a lot. He saved us in pretty much almost all the games. We were alive in a lot of the games. I mean, you did your thing, Reggie Vision. Action Jackson. Great stuff. Tyronn Lue, again, just like Reggie, I was hard on him, and a lot of Clippers fans were hard on him too during the Mavs series. He didn't coach his best during the Mavs, and then what he did with the Jazz, but later on, not even like later in the Mavs series, Ty Lue showed that he's a solid coach, even a good coach, I could say. Can't, like, seriously, imagine coming back from 2-0-2 deficits in one series. And because Ty Lue, he actually adjusts. He may be a turtle. He doesn't see it right away, but he at least adjusts. And the Phoenix Suns series, I think Ty Lue did. I think Ty Lue did what he could. He did. I mean, he didn't do too bad in terms of player rotations, in my personal opinion. I mean, there are some coaching plays that comes into questions, especially like when DeAndre Ayton got that lucky alley oop dunk. I mean, the refs were kind of against us too. Zubac got his shirt pulled, but either way, that was a crazy dunk. Ty Lue could have just told Zubac to just stand like around the rim area, and then Zubac could at least like contest it a lot better, which would have been a lot harder and we could definitely stole that win. Paul George should have made 2 free throws, yes. Is Paul George inconsistent? In a way, yes he is, but he's getting better time to time, and I'm sure next year he's gonna be built stronger than ever. So that's just my opinion. But the off season's going to get really exciting. I mean, really exciting. So the thing that like all the Clippers fans they talk about is like they want to make trades and stuff, which is, I mean, I feel them. I feel them. But one thing that is really underrated is they're not talking about the NBA draft. We have a draft pick. There's a lot of talent in the draft, so we can nab a steal. I personally want the Clippers to take Sharif Cooper, but I'll make that another video when the NBA draft gets closer. So I mean, Pat Bev. I mean, like again, Pat Bev proved a lot of people wrong too. Because Pat Bev, look, he played great defense on Booker. Because when Pat Bev goes up on Booker, Booker would tend to miss a lot more often. Pat Bev's a great defender. Like, he even made Booker have that one bad game. So that's what I love about Pat Bev as well. Morris, he showed that he was fairly inconsistent. He played good the last game, and tonight's game he played fairly good too. But what in game four? Game four he played pretty bad, 4 points. I know Pat Bev scored 0 points, but he plays good defense though. Like especially on D Book. Pat Bev plays amazing defense. Um again, it just sucks that Kawhi's not playing. Like he couldn't play because of the ACL thing. But our medical staff comes into question though. Like a lot. Like a lot of our players are tend to get hurt more often. It started with CP3, Blake Griffin, like all those people they got hurt a lot too. So Steve Ballmer needs to revamp the medical staff real good so our boys can play well. And as for Kawhi, like next season, I believe Kawhi should load manage more often, like especially in the regular and like the games are not that don't look the teams that don't look too strong. And I don't want to see Clippers fans getting all mad that Kawhi is load managing because again, it's better to save for the playoffs. Because look at what happened right now. Kawhi, couldn't play during the Phoenix series. I just hope Kawhi could heal really good. So it was pretty bad, just really bad that Kawhi couldn't play. I mean, Terrence Mann, I wish he could have like scored more, but he's our young piece. He's going to be good in the future. I mean, he plays amazing defense, like stellar defense, that's what I love about Terrence Mann. Luke Kennard would be nice if he gets consistent on his shot, get more confidence, start making all the shots, doing everything. Zubac, Zubac plays good, but sometimes he is fairly clumsy though. So I don't know, like if he's going to be on the team next season, they probably may make him. The Clippers may make him expendable. So I don't really know. I mean, I don't know what else to say. So pretty much comeback season 2022. Everyone watching this video, I appreciate the love and support you're showing. And as always, go Clippers. Let's just hope another bounce back. Let's run it back. And